What's going on, YouTube? It's your host again, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Spider-Man Far From Home. And yeah, let's talk about Spider-Man Far From Home. Well, even more about the movie. So, our topic today is the villain of the movie. I mean, every Spider-Man movie has to have a villain. Like, for example, there was the Tobey Maguire movies that had Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus. Well, let's go over the villains in order. First Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, which I have to express my opinion. I don't like the Tobey Maguire movies. Yes, you heard me right. I don't like Tobey Maguire movies, but I'm okay with the Andrew Garfield movies. And so we start from the beginning. In 2002, the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie started off with Green Goblin, who died in the end of the movie. Second movie had Dr. Octopus, played by Alfred Molina, which if there's a thing that I can appreciate about those movies is that Alfred Molina did a fantastic job as Dr. Octopus. So, Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus, Venom. Well, let's go in order. So, Sandman, and who else? Harry Osborn as the new Goblin, even though he turned good in the end. So, Harry and Venom, played by Topher Grace, which by many, including me, well, not really. I don't really think that he did a terrible job as Venom. I mean, I thought he was okay, not terrible, not. I mean, I'm not saying that he's fantastic. I'm just saying that. Does he deserve a lot of hate? I mean, the one that really deserves a lot of hate is the one that wrote the script for this movie and did the overall story. So, Venom, Topher Grace. Then we move on to the movies that I'm okay with, and pretty much the ones that I loved before Tom Holland came along. So, in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, we have the Lizard, Dr. Connors, which is the only villain in that movie. And then in the second movie, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which at that time it was my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. So in The Amazing Spider-Man, we have Green Goblin, Harry Osborn, Electro, Max Dillon, played by Jamie Foxx, which I thought his performance as Max Dillon was pretty great in my opinion. So Jamie Foxx has Max Dillon, and who else? Rhino, which apparently for some reason everybody hates him. But to be honest, it actually makes sense that he's a brain dead idiot. So Rhino, and I think that's it. No, is it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So Amazing Spider-Man movies, those are the villains. And also, they didn't make Amazing Spider-Man 3, sadly. So we'll never know what happens because now we're stuck with a cliffhanger. But I have to admit that was one of the best and one of the most memorable cliffhangers I'll ever remember. So I'm getting off topic, but I just want to get that out of the way. And then Spider-Man Homecoming, we have Vulture, and played by the amazing Michael Keaton, which of course he did a fantastic job as Adrian Toomes. So, Vulture, then Shocker, well, two Shockers, the white guy that I don't remember his name, and the real Shocker, Herman Schultz, and Tinker. And also Scorpion, he doesn't have his stinger, but his suit, but if we get introduced to J. Jonah Jameson, maybe we might get Scorpion, because in the comics, Scorpion is created all because, well, J. Jonah Jameson wanted to make a weapon to destroy Spider-Man in the comics. And then we have Spider-Man Far From Home, which reportedly the villain is going to be pretty much Mysterio, which is this fishbowl head guy with a cape with a purple cape and a green scaly suit. And I got to admit, even for a ridiculous costume like that, his suit is pretty full of surprises. Like, he could pull off lots of special effects. Heck, he can even like pull off. I don't know. Maybe he could pull off the dinosaur from Jurassic Park. He just he's he used to be a special effects whiz. What can I say? So, if Mysterio is the villain, which reportedly he's gonna be the villain, reportedly he's gonna be played by Jake Gyllenhaal, one of the most talented Hollywood actors. Now, I haven't seen any of Jake Gyllenhaal's movies, but from what I've heard, he actually did a pretty good overall job in his movies. So at least we can say that he's going to be played by a good actor. So, who is Mysterio? You might be wondering at this point. Well, Mysterio in the comics, I don't know which issue he appeared. I remember I added it to the thumbnail for this video. So once I upload this video, you're gonna see the number of the comic book that he first appears. So he appears in a Spider-Man comic like every Spider-Man villain. So his real name, Quentin Beck. So Quentin Beck used to be a special effects whiz, and he was trying to be like a director or for the movies and stuff, but he didn't have the patience to be a director. So then he decided to take up a new hobby, which was apparently taking over Spider-Man's career. So then he donned, the iconic fishbowl head and the green suit, purple cape, and pretty much became Mysterio and framed Spider-Man for crimes that he didn't even commit, because he thought of framing Spider-Man would make people love him, which it kind of did. But if it wasn't for good old Spidey, he would have become the city's biggest robber or whatever. But at least Spider-Man actually stopped him before he could commit even more chaos. So that wraps up Mysterio's origin. So, what are my thoughts on Mysterio being the villain? I'm actually pretty interested into what he's gonna do in Spider-Man Far From Home. Like, who knows? Maybe the kid. Well, they can pull off good special effects with these movies, especially how they did in Doctor Strange. Like, they did all that source. Well, you get what I mean, magician stuff. So, obviously, I do believe in Marvel. I do believe that they will do their best to not make Mysterio look ridiculous, and try to not make him way over the top, but not like a good way over the top, like a way over the top that you have fun with, that the actor has fun in, and the audience just loves how his acting is, but like an over the top that it doesn't work. But I have faith in Marvel. I have faith in Jake Gyllenhaal if he plays Mysterio, because Kevin Feige doesn't really know if he's because Kevin Feige doesn't want to reveal if he's actually gonna be the villain in the movie. So we're gonna have to find out ourselves once the movie gets released, or when set photos and all that stuff comes out, and trailers. Which the trailer, we're just gonna have to wait until next year, sadly. But that's how it's gonna go. Anyways, so yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, and pretty much, yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see if he is gonna be the villain in Spider-Man Far From Home, which will make me pretty much interested into seeing this movie. Well, of course, because they're pretty much gonna make a trilogy. Well, they're starting to make another third movie, which of course, because first we have Spider-Man Homecoming, then Spider-Man Far From Home, which is the upcoming movie, and then Spider-Man 3, which is gonna release God knows when. But at least we're getting a trilogy, and I hope to see more Spider-Man Homecoming movies. Well, I shouldn't call it Spider-Man Homecoming movies because the sequel's not called Spider-Man Homecoming 2, it's called Spider-Man Far From Home. So Spider-Man Home something for the third movie. Who knows what they're gonna call it, but whatever they're gonna do with this second movie, it's pretty much gonna be pretty good. I mean, the Spider-Man Homecoming was an amazing movie because literally Spider-Man Homecoming is literally one of my most favorite movies of all time now, and I have faith that this movie will do the same. I mean, it won't be as good as the first movie, but at least it's gonna be something different. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's the end of the video, and am I excited to see Mysterio in the movie if he's gonna be a villain anyways? Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see what they're gonna do with Jake Gyllenhaal's interpretation of Mysterio, because it would be overdone if they just did Norman Osborn again and Dr. Octopus again and Venom again, because we need something different these days. I mean, seriously. So, yeah, that's the video. And also, you didn't notice I dyed my hair because why not? Also completes my look of Ben Reilly because, well, it's not exactly Ben Reilly, but you get what I mean. You know, the inverted colors. This is supposed to be red in the comics, and this is supposed to be a blue hoodie, not a red hoodie. But this is Spider-Man Far From Home video, and it's okay to wear this. So yeah. And another news, I'm still working on the Ultimate Spider-Man episode 4. So don't worry, guys. It's gonna be uploaded very soon. I promise you, it's gonna be uploaded. Which I'm still working on it, and I might work on it tomorrow because. And also the reason why I'm not posting as much as I used to during the summers because, well, I'm back at school, and you know we have to go back to school. Sadly. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Like and subscribe. Make sure to comment in the comment section about what you thought of the video and what you want me to talk about in this series. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and click that thumbs up, and hope you enjoyed the video overall. And yeah, see you later, webheads.